Like, smart to say, but laughing it off. Like, no, it's not a joke. It's some truth in that. Like, don't play with me. Play with somebody else. Hey Spice Squad, what's going on? Welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel. If this is your first time here, welcome. Make sure you press that red subscribe button down below and you press that bell so you don't miss a thing your girl posts. What's going on, y'all? What's it? Make sure you press that thumbs up button before you go any further. It's a click of a button. Do it real quick. Get them thumbs up. Get those likes up on this video. So I'm here with my cup again, my water. My birthday festivities are over and we are back to the regular routine schedule, okay? So we're back with episode 2 of Ask 9. And this time I have like 3 questions, a couple scenarios with a little bit more detail, but I have some really interesting questions. And these questions I actually took from the first episode, not the first episode, but like the questions that everybody sent in from that episode, because I haven't done any like real promoting on like send me in questions or whatever, because I've been having a lot going on with my birthday. So let's just get into it. As always, your opinions are welcome down below. So comment down below. Let us know. Let me know. Let them know what y'all think on the questions they're asking. Because, like I said, I'm no counselor. I'm no licensed professional. I'm just giving what I think, what I would do, my opinion, and yeah. So give y'all opinion and let the people know what y'all think. So we're going to jump right into it. First question we're going to go with is, hey Nye, I have a quick question. I would love to know your thoughts on it. I'm not going to say that it really has to do with me and my relationship, but it's some things that I've been seeing on YouTube of other people's boyfriends. Okay. She says, do you think it's acceptable to allow your partner, your boyfriend, or your girlfriend to hang out with someone who cheats on their significant other? Okay, so basically, if your girlfriend or boyfriend has a friend and that friend cheats on their girlfriend or their boyfriend, do I think it's acceptable to allow my man to hang out with him? So basically, if my man got a friend and his bro be cheating on his girl all the time, am I cool with him hanging out with him? Great question. And it's all contingent. It's all about the details and exactly how much they're hanging out with them. So I can't control their friends. I can't control who their friends are. Their friend might have been here before me. It would really, one, it depends on the trust that you have with your partner, first and foremost. Like, and 2, it depends on how often they hang out with this person. And when they hang out, what do they do? I don't think that should be a secret. Like, you shouldn't be like, oh, I'm about to go hang with bro and I ask you what you doing and you telling me mind my business. That's my business. You my business. Period. So what y'all about to do? So every time y'all hang out, y'all in the club. Every time y'all hang out, you go missing. Every time y'all hang out, he doing something crazy. Granted, like I said, we can't control the friend, but if every time y'all go out, that's when he doing something sneaky, that's when he doing something to cheat on his significant other, I don't think that's cool. But if you know, let me see how to say this, because I think I say yes and no. That's what I'm saying. It all just depends. Like, I would be okay with my man hanging out with his friend if his friend cheats on like their girl. I don't condone it, but like, I can't pick and choose his friends. But I would still be okay. I guess I'm not gonna say I allow, but I would be okay if he hung out with that person. Like, if they were going out to eat, if they playing a video game, like they go out for his birthday, you know, and they hang out on those type terms. Now, if I wouldn't want him with him like when he's cheating and doing that kind of stuff. But you really just can't control what other people do. They say birds of a feather flock together. I have many friends that get into a lot of different things, and I have some friends that get into things that I don't get into at all. And I still love them. They still my friends. And I would never want my man to tell me that, like, I can't hang out with them. Or, like, he doesn't like me hanging out with them. Or, you know, just have so much negative things to say about them. Because I feel like he should trust me. You know, and you know who I am. And so he shouldn't dictate my behavior based off them. Because you know who I am. You should trust me enough that I know how to deal with them. I know how to hang out with them. And I would just do it on my time. And do the things that, you know, I think are acceptable. Or, like, you know, align with my morals. And not do the things that don't align with my morals. Or that I don't think is acceptable. You know what I'm saying? So I would trust my man enough to know that his judgment would be up to par as far as knowing when and when not to hang out with his friends based on his morals and in our relationship and what we deem acceptable. So I hope I answered that question. So it's a yes, but it takes, you know, communication in your relationship, trust in your relationship, that you both trust each other enough to be okay with them hanging out with that person, knowing that they wouldn't do anything that they shouldn't be doing. So that's what I'm gonna say about that. That's all. That's it, and that's all. Period. So yes, sis, I think it is acceptable. You just have to trust your man or trust your girlfriend. And if you don't, that's something y'all gotta work on in your relationship. That has nothing to do with the other person, because you have no dealings with the other person. It's you and your bae, you and your partner. All right, so next question. All right, hey girl, I have a question that's really been bothering me, because I hear a lot of things from different people about one of my friends. I often hear people say, she wants to be you so bad. She wants to be you so bad. She wants your life so bad. But this is my really great friend. So my question is, can you be friends with someone who wants your life? Who secretly wants your life? Two answers to this question. I'm going to say it depends on what they want your life looks like. If they want your life because they see you as motivational, inspiring, you inspire them to like level up, you inspire them to hustle, you inspire them to chase their dreams. Like, they look at your life like, because think about it. I can look at I'm gonna say Mia Ray, Glamaholic CEO. Like, I can look at her and be like, oh my God, I want her success. Like, I love her success. Like, I want my business to be as successful as her. That's not necessarily saying I want her life, but I do want her success. Like, I want to be as successful and bigger. That's just like, you know, I can look at Beyonce's life. Like, oh my gosh, like, I want her life. I want the glitz and glamour. But it's not in a bad way. It's in a way that I'm gonna go harder because I desire to live the lavish and luxury life. Hope that makes sense. So like, I can look at it as like motivation, as like, that's where I want to be. Like, I want to be like that. Like, I want to, you know, I need to surround myself by people like her, because if I'm surrounded by that, it's going to make me go harder, and, you know, iron sharpens iron. So like, you feel me? So in a sense, yes, you can be friends with someone who may secretly like want the things that you have or want your life, because they could look at you as like a mentor. They could look at you as like something to follow after in a good way. So, I mean, we all have our mentors. We all have people that we look to and we follow to. We follow as far as like, you know, their direction, the things they've went through, you know, just, that's just normal when you're growing and trying to elevate. However, on the flip side, if you have someone wanting your life and it being based off jealousy, based off envy, based off hate, no, you cannot. If that person ain't like have shady comments, like something I've seen before, like, oh, like your little business, or like just saying like sneaky and conniving things with the underlying meaning. Being like super sarcastic and always having something like smart to say but laughing it off. Like, no, it's not a joke, there's some truth in that. Like, don't play with me. Play with somebody else. Okay? Or like, oh, you wasn't hurting during the pandemic, was you? You don't know what I was going through or what I went through. You don't know what I chose to share with you or not. So those type of friends who like, you know, secretly like jealously like want your life in that aspect, no, they not your friends. They might pop up in your man text messages. Because they might think your man doing something for them, doing something for you that they man ain't doing for them. They might really want your life, want your man, want your kids, want your closet, want your car, want your job, want your career, want your all that. No, you don't want those friends who like literally want exactly what you have. You can have friends who aspire to be in a position that you are and like want to be like following your path, even though it's a path aligned for them, but want to be on the right path for themselves so that they are elevating and leveling up. So I hope that answers your question, because that's exactly what I think about that. All right. our last question that we're going to address, and make sure you guys are commenting down below if you agree, disagree, or if you have a little like different take on it. Like if you totally disagree, who cares? Write it down below. Let us know what you think. It might make like open up my brain to think like a different way. Okay, this was a good one. I think this is super controversial, especially amongst our generation, because we're all like social media addicts and everything's online. Everything is plastered for all eyes to see. Okay, she asks me. She kind of gives me a statement and is asking like, you know, do you think like that, like how would you handle the situation? She said she's been with her boyfriend a few years. They had a very rocky start. It was a toxic start. I won't go into much details, but it was toxic. One thing that I hate that my boyfriend does is he comments on other girls' pictures and put heart eyes, or, you know, likes every girl's picture. And every time I say something to him, he kind of says, yeah, but you can see everything that I'm doing. It's not private, so it's not cheating. I don't know why you have a problem with it. I threaten him that I will leave if he keeps doing it. But he's still doing it. So, like, that's kind of like what she says. So I'm guessing she wants, like, my opinion on that. It's very, very broad, because we don't know exactly what they've been through, whose fault was whose. Was he doing that when you met him? Was it okay in the beginning and then now you're feeling some type of way? Has he messed with one of the girls that he has said something to? Like, there's so many questions that we can ask. But I'm going to just, like, keep it plain and simple from one avenue. And I'm not okay with that. Some girls are. And it depends on, like, you know, also, like, how he's commenting on, like, the girls' pictures and stuff like that. Like, the heart eyes and all of that and all that. And exactly, like, because there's some guys who may comment on pictures and, like, might say something like, and it depends on, like, if they're friends. Like, if they actually know that person and they're friends. So, like, it's so contingent. Like, everything always depends on the situation. Now, let's just say that this guy is just heart-eyeing random girls' pictures that are not his friends, big booty girls, beautiful Instagram girls that, bro, you don't know them. You're just being Joe. Like, you're being hyped. If he's on that type of time, no, that's not acceptable. Why are you being thirsty? Everything that you see on there, that's me. I'm what you got. So, no, that's not okay. Is it considered cheating? I'm not going to say it's cheating, but I feel like you two should have discussed or had a discussion about what crossing the line is. Like, what your boundaries are. Like, what you're okay with, what you're not okay with. If they were doing stuff in the beginning, that's something you should have addressed before you got in a relationship with them. And if there's something that did pop up during the relationship, I feel like that's a conversation that you should have had. And then if you had that conversation, you told him, like, listen, babe, like, I'm not okay with that. I would appreciate you stop because it hurts my feelings. It makes me feel insecure, etc., etc. If he told you, like, nah, I'm gonna keep doing it, like, I don't really care, straight up, easier said than done, but kick bull to the curb, like, because that's something that hurts your feelings and bothers you. So maybe that's not somebody you should be with, because you're going to continue to do it and you're going to continue to be upset. However, if you keep threatening him and telling him that you're going to leave him, but you're not really addressing the situation, he might think you're going to leave him, so he's trying to keep his options open. And why would he stop doing something if you're going to leave him? You might need to leave him and mean what you say and say what you mean and stand on that. If you're not going to stand on that, don't say that. And have your conversation and see if you guys can work it out. Me personally, we're not doing that around here. Me personally, you not having no Instagram. You can't have no Instagram. We can share my Instagram, because I'm not doing that crazy. You can share my Instagram. You don't need no Instagram. I might be taking it a bit far, but honey, sis Aaliyah J and Wizard Kelly, like in the beginning, before you could see his face and before he had social media, that's my type of relationship. If y'all don't know them, check them out. You gotta check out past vlogs and stuff. Like, she was not showing her man. Like, he was in the videos, but like, you couldn't see his face. Like, you could hear him talk. You could see how he treated her, but you couldn't find him because he didn't have Instagram. He didn't have social media. That is the type of relationships I like. Issa Rae vibes. On the low, you'll see bro when sis get that ring. That's my type of vibes. And everybody has their preferences for their own reasons, and that's okay. But the commenting and all that liking pictures and stuff, like, I went through that phase, and I can admit that, like, that wasn't my thing because I was insecure in the relationship. Especially like when he wasn't commenting on my stuff and liking my stuff and piping me up. But like, you like learn these things. You learn these things. And I know some, like, it can be super petty and it's not that deep, but like, it's just a respect level. And you have to have respect level and boundaries with your partner and like what's okay and what's not okay. Like, liking a picture is not a big of a deal, especially if you're securing your relationship. Like, they might be friends, they might be cool, or like you just like the picture, like you like what they had on. And let's be honest here. Girls have eyes, guys have eyes. Guys are always gonna find other female attractive. Women are always gonna find other men attractive, and that's fine. You like what you see, but it's all about the trust. It's all about the trust. It's all about the loyalty. It's all about what you do after that. You know, like, where does it stop? So that's like I truly believe that's a conversation that needs to be had. And then if he isn't trying to be serious about it, if he's still trying to play the field, you gotta stand on what you said, sis, and walk, and let him see you walk. Look back at you for it. Period. So that was our segment on Ask Nye, episode number 2. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you have any comments or opinions yourself, comment them down below. Let me know what you think. If you would do what I would do, if you wouldn't do what I would do, if you agree with what I said but you would add X, Y, and Z, add X, Y, and Z. Let the people know, okay? Alright, y'all. So, quick things before we get out of here. Make sure you like this video. Make sure you're subscribed. Make sure you're following my Instagram. It is Nyell_, NYELL_. And make sure you're following my business page, LightFit Apparel. LightFit Apparel. Baby, we have a fashion show coming up. And I told y'all this already, but tickets are on sale. Tickets are on sale. I'm going to put the link down below. Make sure you grab your ticket. Hopefully you guys can come. It is locally in my area, so it's located in Wilmington, Delaware. If you could come out to the fashion show and see LightFit rock the runway, okay? We got 10 beautiful models. We got some crazy heat dropping that will be sold only at the fashion show at that time. Ooh, excuse me. We'll be putting it on a website, but you can get it first at the fashion show, and there'll be automatic sales. So, especially if you get VIP, you get like extra sale on top of the sale. So, you gotta come out, guys. If you guys are locally in the tri-state area, come support LightFit, support me. I'll be so happy. I'll be so happy. And if you do come out, like, make sure you let me know, because I would love to see you in person and do a little meet and greet. We can take a picture. We can get on a vlog, because y'all know I'm vlogging it. But I'm not gonna be able to get everything that I want to get because I'm gonna be doing so much. So if you could be there in person, that would be amazing. Our first official fashion show. So with that being said, I'm gonna head on out. I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for all your love and support. Make sure you remember to be the light wherever you go, because wherever you go, the light shine. Follow. Love you guys so much. Bye.